Podcast 6.
Number 6? Who would have thought?
Is that where we're going for the intro?
Oh, hi, Cat. We are back
with the Podcat.
Podcat number 6 with the 2020 crew. But today, it's just me and Day.
The OGs. Back at it.
The originals from that other podcast you used to watch that one time when you got high and you probably ate some cereal or some shit.
But you don't remember it, so it's like you never watched it.
Almost, but you remember us because we're pretty memorable, right?
Yes.
All right,
that's my line, right?
Yep, that was it. You see the teleprompter there? Yes. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
My bad. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh. Do you need a set of cheaters?
You got some?
No. Anyways, we're back. Podcast number 6.
Yeah.
And
6.
6.
69, God. When I'm looking back at the podcast on our YouTube page, the last 3 of the last 4 episodes are about Drake in some capacity. We spent an episode talking about his dick. We spent an episode talking about his place in hip hop. We spent an episode talking about his annihilation.
What a character arc it's been.
Right. It started off very lighthearted and ended with a death.
He had a whole anime arc in 4 episodes?
4 episodes in like a month or 2.
Yeah. He's just been in the news a lot.
He got shot too.
Well, one of his bodyguards. But who knows? They might have been shooting at Drake.
You don't say.
I don't know.
My bodyguard got shot. They weren't shooting at me though.
I think that's some OVO XO beef though.
Yeah, I've heard. Honestly though, I'm not on no fucking, what's his name? I'm not on no Vlad shit, so we're not even gonna touch on that shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I hate Vlad.
Yeah, fuck him. Vlad, if you're watching this, bro, fuck you.
Fuck off all the way.
Some music's been dropping in the meantime.
Yeah, some music has been dropping. Let's just completely sidestep any fucking Drake, Kendrick, any of that stuff today.
That was it for the day. I'm actually blue that I even did it at all.
I was hoping to just skate on by it, but it's whatever.
I'm sorry.
We brought it back. That's it. It's over. It's done. June 15th, we have our single for the project.
Miss Regret, somebody that I used to know.
So fucking good. What a bop. I can't wait.
It.
That's such a good lead-off single for the project. And
I'm glad you think so.
The first song on the project, so that's what's gonna fucking introduce you into the world of Spaces.
Spaces, the first 2020 collaborative album. And it's dropping, the album's dropping June 30th. And I actually didn't even peep this when I put everything together. It just kind of happened this way, like the stars aligned. But I made the initial announcement of 2020 on June 30th, 2023.
Oh, shit. Sick.
So for the 1-year anniversary of the group, Spaces, June 30th, I produced the majority of it. We have production from Aaron and Snuggot as well.
Yeah, it's super dope shit. We've gotten a chance to listen to the project fully.
Oh, I've heard it fucking hundreds of times.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she put in work. She engineered, she mixed, she did almost all of the production.
You can blame me for how shitty everything sounds.
You can congratulate Dave for how excellent everything turned out. It is a lot to wrangle in a fucking group of people and make this happen. And Dave did that. We solely fucking put the thanks to Dave. She did that shit.
Well,
so thank you. 10 songs. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, 30 minutes. Nice fucking car ride listen.
Hell yeah.
Wherever you're going to, and it flows so smoothly.
Thank you.
Such a magical project.
It really came together nice. It only took 6 months. The first track I sent them Miss Regret. It's the first track that we made for it too. Miss Regret I sent to y'all like in December. I just looked at the file to see when I first made that. December to now we have a whole LP.
That's crazy.
But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you, Snuggot, Never Realized. I appreciate everybody involved with the group. I'm grateful that this is a thing that has come to fruition. The vision is visioning, you know?
Yeah. And thank you to everyone who they're not on the project, but they've listened, they've given critiques, and...
Well, just shout them out. Shout out to Faye. Shout out to V. I know V's put in a lot of input on the album.
Yeah.
Actually.
V, I want to meet you, homie. What's up?
V, bro.
Come kick
better
it.
Be here next time.
You want to be a director? I want to make you a director, V. Let's fucking go. No, but some great music has been dropping. We were talking about a few different projects that we wanted to cover. Is there one we wanted to delve into first that we feel we want to lead off with?
What did you listen to first?
I mean, you know what I listened to first.
Clancy?
Little T.O.P. 21 Pilots back in action.
Whenever I hear Clancy, I think about Tyler, the Creator.
That's fair. Okay.
Even now, after hearing the album Clancy by T1P, it was good.
Yes, this is probably my second favorite project from 21 Pilots. I've been sitting with it since it's dropped. I listen to it at least once every day, and there's songs that I keep going back to. It's almost as catchy as Blurry Face.
Damn. So that is your favorite 21 album then?
Yeah, I know we kind of talked about this previously, and I said I needed to sit with it more, and I think Blurry Face is still numero uno. It's just a great all-around project. Not even that it's like one that I connect with wholeheartedly, because I'd say it's probably more like the Trench project that I feel more tied to, but Blurry Face is just an incredible project, and like I said when we had our conversation, that's the project that kind of brought them to mainstream prominence with everybody.
That's true.
Made them a fucking household name. Everybody knew who Tyler Joseph was.
I was like 15. I remember that shit. It was like Justin Bieber shit.
It is like shit, like a shady mania. It's just like it's weird watching artists come to the scene and just take over like that. Mm-hmm. Just a global dominance.
To me, it had seemed like they had fallen off with the Scaled and Icy shit. I don't remember anything from that album. It was whack.
Terribly so.
I don't like it. But this was great. Incredible production. Some of my favorite songs by them are on the album.
I'm with you. Sorry to all the 21 Pilots fans, but Scaled and Icy is a fucking terrible project. I listened one time when Scaled and Icy dropped. Never fucking went back to it.
Exactly. That probably the same shit. I don't think I listened to it more than once.
Just absolutely awful. No replay value. No songs were good. They didn't resonate with me as a fan at all. And they don't have to, but they have to.
Yeah, right.
So the first song they dropped off this project, I believe, was Overcompensate. Let me get it pulled up here. What did you think of that as a first single for this?
It was fire. Yeah. It had me excited. I remember when it dropped, and I came over to talk to you for some reason. And we ended up talking about it. We were hyped. It had us both excited for the album. And luckily the album followed through. And it was a good lead single because it definitely showed the sound of the project in a way. Yeah,
definitely a good lead-off song. Then they dropped the next two singles, which were Next Semester and then Backslide. I really, really, really enjoyed Next Semester, and I really love the song Backslide as well.
I love Backslide. I don't really care for Next Semester too much.
No?
The melody in Backslide for the beat is like hypnotic.
Yeah, it is. Kind of like that synthy, kind of video game-ish vibes.
But it gives me like an old school like hip hop. It gives me that same feeling, like in essence.
I think it's just kind of the boom bap with the way the drums hit in some sections of that song.
Not even. I think for me, it's that melody I'm referring to. I don't know exactly what's making the noise.
Really?
Man, I wish I could play music on this fucking podcast so I could just be like, here, this.
You can just timestamp it, like this part of the song at
the whole song, this layer.
Boom, boom, the sound that sounds kind of like that. So again, I really love Next Semester. I think that's a song kind of relating to mental illness a lot and like kind of finding yourself in a dark spot and being almost on the brink of doing something you might regret, and then something comes and takes you out of that moment, you know, just at the right time for a split second to fucking save your life, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
So I find a lot of meaning in that song. And Backslide, we've kind of talked about this relating to the project. I think there's a lot of themes dealing with possible addiction to either a substance or maybe even a feeling. I'm not positive.
I definitely think it's drug addiction that the album's about. And with what you were saying about Next Semester, about like about to do something you regret and then something comes to save you, the song that hits for me in that way is Snap Back, because with like the lyrical content of that track, it's like, this time you did the thing, and like there's lyrics about like all the progress, you know, is undid and all that, and like as a person who struggled with addiction and things like that, like when you relapse, it feels that way, you know. For me, it resonates in my soul because it's like, you know, that track to build yourself back up with
Yeah,
after you fucked up.
I can see that.
Snap back. Gotta snap back.
If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back. After Backslide, we have Midwest Indigo. That's one of my favorite songs on the project. Then we have Routines in the Night. One of the fucking... I think this should have been a single.
Yeah, I love that song. I wrote it down as one of my favorites. The fucking hook.
Yeah.
Ooh, it hits a spot.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. And like seeing the reception to it online, people are fucking going crazy over this song. They also did videos for every single song on the project, which is
It's sick. I've done that before.
super ambitious. Yeah, a lot of the shit still goes along with the story of what they're telling, you know, with Blurryface and Dima and Trench and all that.
Yeah, I'm not too informed on the lore, but I think it's sick that there is a lore. I think that's awesome.
All of their projects are supposed to be like a
Vibe.
compendium into this world that they've built.
Like a D&D game.
Yeah, basically. We have Routines in the Night. After that, we have Vignette, and after that, we have The Craving. And I think this is where the idea of addiction really kind of hits home for me in this project.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I feel like it's definitely blatant. The Craving's so, like, somber. I feel it, though.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like a mature song. I feel like Tyler, like, we're getting into, like, old man era. That felt like some wisdom.
Yeah, just
some age.
new maturity. Yeah, he's married. He's got a kid now. I'm in a very similar boat. That definitely brings a new mindset with it.
I can imagine.
The vignette really kind of hits for me, you know, 'cause if you've ever been on a substance or something, you kind of get that narrowed in vision. I don't know, it just really hits. And
Tunnel
then
vision type.
right. And then followed up by the Craving. I mean, just very stripped and somber, like you were saying. Crazy. Lavish is after The Craving. Yeah. Very similar mindsets. Lavish, I think, is my least favorite song on this project.
For sure.
Yeah.
I literally, like, zoned out because I was listening to it while I was getting ready today. And that song, like, most of the songs, like, had me distracted from what I was doing. But that song, I, like, zoned out.
Lavish, a not-so-good song, is followed up by Navigating, which is also one of my favorite songs on the project.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't really remember too much about it.
I love it. It's got a nice little pop-punk vibe to it. Just fast-hitting. There's one part of the song that really gets me where it just starts to slow down and then it fucking builds right back into the hook again. Crazy.
This album's
Absolutely
full
love
of that
it.
shit. A whole lot of transitions. I love it. My producer brain was going off.
Scratches that itch.
Inspiration, yeah.
After Navigating, we get into Snapback. We've kind of touched on that song. Then we get into Oldie Station, which I think is kind of another forgettable song.
Yeah, like, it's mid. It'll probably be on the Walmart radio or something.
Shopping through Walmart and be like, oh, is this 21 Pilots?
Typical Walmart experience.
We have At the Risk of Feeling Dumb after that.
I don't remember that at all.
It's an okay song, kind of touching on the, you should ask your friends if they're okay, even if it's going to make you look foolish sometimes. A little more heavy-handed writing there, but...
Tried their best.
Then we end the project off with the song Paladin Straight. I fucking absolutely love this song.
Really?
Yeah, just a nice...
This one was forgettable to me too, honestly.
I think it's a nice ukulele song, and this one files heavily into the lore. So if you're not into the lore of what they were building, I get how you wouldn't adhere to the
I didn't get
song. And then
I'm out of touch.
It goes quiet, and then it picks up with Blurryface's voice saying, you know, hello Clancy, the few, the proud, the blah blah blah. I've seen a lot of people say that they think this is only the first half of a two-part project.
Well, they're always saying that.
They are always saying that. I will say it does give them a little credence. In all of 21 Pilots' prior music videos, it says from the full-length album Trench or from the full-length project Blurryface. And for all the music videos on this project, it just says from the album Clancy. So, again, people are just looking at wording. It could be completely taken out of context, but these guys are kind of known for planting shit.
if they're really as deep as they've been portraying themselves to be and seem to have tied everything together up to this point, then that should mean that. If it's not, then that's kind of whack. They know people are looking into shit like that.
They've before it dropped, they were kind of teasing that this was the end of the storyline. So for them to end it on that note where it's blurry face kind of talking to Clancy and there's not
a resolution.
Exactly. People are kind of fiending.
It's on some Endgame Infinity War shit.
Absolutely. Just, oh no, they're dusted.
The end.
So if you had to rate this project, what would you give it out of 10?
Probably like a 7.
Okay.
I think that's a good rating for my shit.
Yeah, that's a good rating. I'm a fan, so I'm going to go a little higher. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I think it's a pretty good project. There was only really 2 songs that I just didn't like and one that was unmemorable, but the rest of them are the hit. Yeah, so I'm a huge fan of this project. I'm excited to see if that 2-part project theory is going to be correct and if they're going to drop...
legit.
Even if they dropped like maybe 7 more songs and just made it like a 20-song project, or 21, I think it would be fantastic. And then they could really use that 8 to tie everything together in a nice bow.
I'd be disappointed if that was the case, though.
Yeah?
If it was like a deluxe situation. Yeah. That's like so cliche. Like, it's typically not a good thing that happens.
Yeah, it's kind of a marketing ploy to push your album again and add to the...
Give us another album.
The units.
Okay, if you give us another album that's equally as good, if not better, and then this is also like in that file on fucking Spotify and Apple Music, then that's fine too. But if it's just 8 songs and you're telling me this is the end of the storyline, nah.
But what if they wrap it up nicely?
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn, the sound of that is like disappointing. But I'm not even a fan, so
Fair.
what the fuck, who cares what I think?
We do a podcast together. I care what you think. I want to know your thoughts.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You care, I care, we care.
The Care Bears.
The Care Bears. Another project that came out was Billie Eilish's project. We both had a couple listens on this. We can kind of just shortly
touch. What's that shit called? Hit me
hard and soft.
Hard and soft. That's fire. Fire name. My favorite song is Lunch so far, for obvious reasons. Munch Anthem. We need more of those in the world.
I really like the opening song, Skinny.
Yeah, it's great too. I thought the first half of the album was spectacular.
Yeah, I really like the song Wildflower as well. That's a great song. I feel like the ending song, Blue, was really good as well.
You know, I didn't really like the ending song.
No?
Nah.
All right, little difference of opinion there.
For me, I used to listen to a lot of Lana. It sounds like Lana. The vibe is Lana.
I'm absolutely sure she had an influence on younger Billie. She did say in that interview that she had wrote it from, a previous work and kind of made adjustments to older lyrics to kind of tweak them for her new situation. And her brother, Phineas, as always, was a co-producer and co-writer on this project.
But he said that she did more on this project than she ever has before.
Absolutely.
Would I be wrong in saying that it was probably more her than him?
Oh, no, I think they said as much.
Right. Okay.
In that interview that we watched, which is nice. She's had more to say as she's come into herself, she's gotten older and understood where she stands in her life that she's built, which is great. I mean, I've seen you do that as an artist too,
Me?
Right. With coming into your identity as Day and being more comfortable into settling into who you really are as a person. Your music has leveled up tenfold.
That's actually true.
Yeah, not spitting lies over here.
Because I'm like, where's the bullshit? Like, where is the dick sucking?
No,
it's like a fact. Thank you.
Huge facts. Yeah, no.
But, I'm glad that, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
I'm glad that Billie seems to, or at least like Phineas has kind of seemed to instill this in her, but I'm glad that the direction for her artistry seems to be like, I need to be authentic and like real.
Yeah.
And like, I need to truly express myself. And it seems to be forcing her to evolve, like to have to know what to say. Yeah, like to grow, like you said. And this is an album for her as well, where she kind of like is coming out in a way. It's like very explicitly gay.
Yeah.
I love that. She's trying to have some lunch.
Yep. Straight up.
And I feel it.
Got to give the project a rating.
A 7.
I will go 7 with you.
I'm not taking the mixing into account for the rating and like stuff like that because like I make music, and when I say that this is a 7, I'm not saying that I can do better.
No, we're talking probably like more content wise and like
It's just like my all around enjoyment. You know, some of
yeah.
like,
So what did we take away from the album?
Right.
This is all opinions. This is
obviously I'm gonna give all my music a 10 because I made it. Like it's my shit. It's exactly what I want to hear.
yeah, right.
I just thought that disclaimer should be made if we're gonna be giving these albums a number and shit.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I mean, as with all project reviewers, this is all opinions. And based on our taste and previous stuff that we've listened to, and
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
I never thought of that. Opinions.
Did we just do something?
I think so. I think we just really made a stink.
Damn. We're gonna change the world with this one.
And then some.
And then some. You're correct. So we're going 7s.
Yeah.
Hit me hard and soft. 2020 gave it a 7 out of 10. Now we have Willow Smith's project, which admittedly I have not checked out. So Day is gonna take
fucking
full
sad.
reins on this and let me know what's going on, and I will comment as I am told.
Look, I can't even describe the genre. Like, it's such fusion between like some punk elements, some jazz, some soul, some pop. And so like it's that chaotic. Vocals, instrumentals throughout the entire album are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's a very chaotic album, like I said. So there's a lot of like transitions and abrupt beat switches and things like that.
Yeah. So is this like synth driven or is this like live instrument driven?
I'd say live instrument.
Okay.
For sure. A lot of guitars and like basses and various live drums.
Yeah.
There's various themes throughout the album, such as ego death, bipolar disorder, psychedelic experience. I relate to it a lot, honestly. This shit hits home for me. I would like to have you listen to something, actually. If I could have you listen to Symptom of Life.
Symptom of Life. All right. And we will be right back. Yeah, added to my library. I'm gonna fucking check that out.
Amazing. So Aaron has listened to a couple songs, so he knows what I'm talking about a little bit.
Yes. Fire listener, I can confirm from the 1.5 tracks that I kind of peeped. Crazy. What a vibe. I was just telling Day that the vocal performance reminded me of like, I said it was like Haley Williams with like Beyonce intonations.
Yeah, his exact words were, if Haley Williams spoke like Beyonce. And I was like, so a black Haley Williams. And he's like, yeah. Shit's fire. The intro to the album, Home featuring John Batiste, incredible instrumental. Vocals are amazing. Vocals are amazing throughout the entire album. Like I said, that intro only has 2 lines that repeat throughout the song.
Yeah.
I live my life in a river of grace. I trust that this river will take me home.
You only need fucking 2 lines if that's what you're spitting. God damn.
And just having that like repeat through this beautiful instrumental, it puts you in a state of mind. And like, I go back to the psychedelic thing. Have you ever taken like a good dose of mushrooms, like in some nature, and had like an introspective time? This album will put you there regardless, obviously. Yeah. It's just one of those.
Yeah. Well, like I was telling you, I was going over the lyrics as I was listening to the songs, and just there's a lot of introspection. And just to touch on what we touched on off camera, you know, Willow is another one of those artists who's
growing.
She's growing and just developing this wild fucking catalog of music that is highly regarded by other musicians of, you know, the like, and
yeah,
just good for her.
She's underrated though.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if she could get the half the star appeal that her brother Jaden had seemed to encapsulate for a minute.
I love misogyny in entertainment, period.
No, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, I got a benefit if you're a male, for sure.
Yeah, dude. Cisgendered men, especially white men.
Put a crown on me, rule the fucking world.
No, nope. And that's
Don't
the
like
end
that.
of today's episode.
It was a good one. Nice few album reviews.
That's the end of the group.
That's the end of everything. Sorry, guys. I fucked it up. Okay. If you had to give this a rating.
An 8.
An 8?
An 8.
Okay.
Could grow. Could grow to a 9.
Next episode, I am going to have listened to this project fully, and I will have a rating out of 10 for it.
Good.
It's already looking like it's going to be a pretty good rating off of the songs I listened to, though.
As it should be. Period. Vince Staples.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about Vince Staples' project, too, real quick, if you want to.
I mean, it's good.
I think it's super good.
The instrumentals reminded me a lot of, like, old Tyler, the Creator, and, like, Odd Future stuff with the synths and everything and the slow drums.
I'm not sure, but I think this is his last project.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
I think it might be it's either his last project or his last project on his label. I'm not sure which it was. I know he's kind of one that's like, fuck the stardom, you know, I just want to make music and have bread to support my friends and family.
I mean, that's how it's been this whole time.
Oh,
from the jump.
Yeah, and respect. If you guys haven't, I recommended it for Day. She needs to watch the Vince Staples show on Netflix.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
It's so fucking
Don't worry.
good. It's just...
I'll go live while I watch it.
All right, bet.
You can continue talking about the album for a minute. My bad.
Oh, it's fine. I think this was
You have permission to speak.
Why, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It is Pride Month, so you can rule us this month.
It's also Juneteenth. Shout out.
Juneteenth.
Shout out to the fucking government giving marginalized groups of people 1 month of the fucking year at a time to, like, feel any sort of acceptance or freedom in their fucking country. I love that.
Good old US of A. Gotta fucking love it. And you give black people the shortest month.
For history, which is really just fucking American history and should just be history in general, but it's fucking a month of black history. And then, like, true history, like, they're gonna call the shit a theory. Critical race
Then it fucking
theory.
gets whitewashed.
It's like, what's the hypothesis? It's just history. Damn.
Back
bro.
to Vince Staples' project before we get too out of line here.
Honestly, the Vince Staples project will have you thinking about shit like that.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
Because Vince is fucking thinking about shit like that. I mean, when this whole fucking, not to fucking bring it up because we said we were done, but the whole fucking Kendrick Drake shit was happening, he was like, yeah, I mean, that's happening, but what's going on with all these fucking artist streams? Why aren't we being paid for the fucking streams we're getting?
Right, exactly.
It's like, fuck that bullshit.
I've seen that.
Vince Staples' project, I'm going to go ahead and give that a 9 out of 10. I think it's a fucking
same.
great project.
It's almost perfect.
Yeah, you should listen to it. Vince Staples is a fucking generational artist who's been kind of pushed to the wayside and gone fucking unnoticed.
He'll never get the respect he deserves, and that's because he doesn't conform.
He doesn't conform, and he's not seeking your fucking respect. He could give a shit less about it, which fucking makes him
too.
10 times cooler than he is.
Because he's already got the respect that he wants.
Like his friends and family, that's all he fucking gives a shit about.
Right, like,
he just happened to fucking blow up.
And he can rap.
Right.
Period.
No big deal. Vince Staples, real one. Great project.
Great project. He's way better than Eminem.
Oh, do we have to touch on this?
Can we rate it out of 10, the single?
Yeah, so this is for the Houdini track by Eminem.
My transgender cat is Siamese. Identifies as black and acts Chinese.
He said, fuck my kids, they're brats or some shit.
Yeah, and fuck them both. Fuck all of them. They're brats.
Fuck my kids, they're all brats. And I do rap or some shit like that.
And I do drag in my twisted back hat. And I'm a fag for
with
that.
A loaded mag.
In the back of the elaborate with the catheter. My 5 catheters and a backpack full of acid.
Yeah, Eminem dropped the song Houdini and...
Two? For nostalgia.
2 for nostalgia. Okay, I was going to give it at least a 3 for nostalgia's sake. It is not by far the worst Eminem song I have heard.
Yes, I will say it's the best Eminem song in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Easily.
If you're going to name your project The Death of Slim Shady, I guess I get it. You know, he's trying to go back to the character and
simultaneously cancel himself and be offensive all over again and show everybody that it's not what they want. But it's just not that great. Yeah. And the first time I watched it, I was happy. The little kid in me was happy to see the Without Me references.
Yeah, it's a bit of nostalgia baiting.
Yeah, the video is amazing. You know what? I'll say that. The video alone, without the song, is amazing. Like, I think it's a great music video.
I think the video gives grace to the song. If we're I would give it a 5 if we're giving it with the video.
With
I'll
the
at least give it
video,
a
I'll
mid.
give it like a 6 or 7 with the video.
I won't go that high. We'll go straight mid.
Okay.
5.
5, a strong 5 with the video.
The song
A
is
light 2 without the video.
Yeah. My problem and
The hook sucks.
yeah, well the hook sucks, and honestly my problem with Eminem since recovery, he's not outside. He doesn't do anything. He's just out of touch, you know?
It's true.
Go outside, do some shit. How hard you have millions of dollars. Like I get it, you're globally famous, but your kids are grown now. You're not protecting your home like you were when they were under 18.
And there's like plenty of shit going on in the world. Like if you cared to inform yourself or like talk about it at all. I don't know. You can't call yourself the greatest of all time being somebody who's only as big as you are because were the first white rapper to get accepted, and never fucking talk about like true political issues and shit that affects hip hop culture inherently. Like I don't think you get a pass for that.
Well, I will say during like the Trump stuff, he did kind of try to.
He tried, but he was, like you said, I guess he wasn't outside enough.
Yeah,
because his ass didn't really have too much to say in terms of the politics.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, I don't like Trump, and if you don't like that, then fuck you. And then when a bunch of people were like, his white fans, you know, like I said, 2/3 of his fucking fans are fucking Republican white America, which is fucking crazy, but they're like, he's white and he raps, so this is the guy we turn to, you know?
See, but the thing about that is, like, back in the day, like Eminem show, he would be like, fuck both the parties. He'd be like, I'm fucking Hillary Clinton, and I'm gonna kill George Bush. And, like, he had more to say than just, like, fuck the president. He was like, fuck these wars that we're in the Middle East. He was like, fuck the fact that I'm so popular for having my blue eyes and blonde hair on. And
that's kind of the thing with like his whole attack on the president. I don't even think it was because he didn't like his policies or the way he treated other people, or like he's like, I don't like Trump myself, you know, so fuck this guy because I don't like him. Not because of like
the impact it has on anything.
Right, which I don't like Trump, but like I'm also against his social standings, who he is as a person, his dealings with fucking other people.
The Proud Boys and shit.
The Proud Boys, the people he fucking represents. Right. The fucking bigot and racist Americans that he fucking wants to fucking put in power.
And the bigot racist Americans that he gives a voice and a platform to. And like, that doesn't just happen for anybody. Like, not just anybody gets a platform and automatically has like the KKK at their rally. Like, that's not just like a random thing that happens. So that's our review of Eminem.
The video with the song is a 5 out of 10, and the song by itself is I give it a 3.
I give it a 2.
Yeah.
Eminem's.
Hopefully the project has
something.
Some more depth.
Music to Be Murdered By had darkness.
I actually, in like retrospect and going back and listen to it, I actually enjoy Music to Be Murdered By. I don't think it's a bad project.
Wow. Hot take.
Again, with like any Eminem project, there's songs that I don't like, but I think there's good rapping on there. There's a bit of substance in some parts.
I think there's good rapping. I don't think the songs are good.
That's
except for like a couple. And like the only one I really like is because of Juice WRLD. But
that's right. There's Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy collab. Never saw that coming, but
never ever.
Super dope. Juice was an extremely talented rapper.
I miss him.
Yeah, the world misses him. He could have been fucking.
I think about you every time I take painkillers, Juice.
That's what fucking happened. Is all the people who were supposed to take over fucking
died.
Yeah.
Mac, X, Juice, Nipsey had some shit left. Obviously, like that wasn't a career that was about to be over. Kendrick took a break. But Kendrick's the OG now. It's over.
He fucked the big 3. It's just Big Me. He made it factual, huh?
I don't know. For a lot of us, it's been factual. But like he...
Wangwan Delilah.
What?
Did you hear the songs that J. Cole and Drake have dropped post beef?
Oh, yeah, dude. Fucking the BBL jersey shit.
Not even that.
The J. Cole song?
The J. Cole song was Grippy, and then Drake had that Wangwan Delilah song, which is a Hey There Delilah remix, basically.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We'll listen after the project. Or after the podcast.
After the pod. Man, I gotta get the reaction, bro. Is it okay?
Yeah, we'll get the reaction real quick. Fuck it.
Okay, fuck it. So this is real. I thought this was fake.
No, this is real.
This shit's trash.
It's giving fucking something. It's giving throw me in the dumpster is what it's giving.
But my cronies and they got the skinny jeans.
Double date me if you like me, but my Cronin for your bestie.
That shit's so trash, bro. J. Cole and Drake both dropped the worst shit. That can't be a coincidence. I refuse to believe it's a coincidence.
Kendrick discombobulated them. I don't know.
This motherfucker just
Kendrick dropped and took the whole essence of their musical careers with him. J. Cole said, I put her name in my phone. It's
Grippy.
Grippy. What?
You know, I think they're scared, bro. It's like they don't... Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe they don't have to pretend anymore. Maybe they were never really about that hip-hop shit. And like now, Drake can go sing "Hey There, Delilah," and J. Cole can just make little
grippy songs,
little grippy songs, and fucking Kendrick can just be himself.
Oh fuck!
Came back full circle. I'm excited for the album.
Yeah,
I'm really proud of it. I really like it.
Agreed. I mean, 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, right. Like I was just saying, 10 out of 10, obviously.
This is what I want to hear. It's been on repeat in my catalog since I've gotten the full project and the track listing. So
hell yeah. Honestly, next episode we could probably just break down the album.
Yeah,
honestly, it'll be on time with it. This episode is actually going to be out a couple days after it's recorded.
Dope.
So that'll be the first time in forever an up-to-date episode.
Woo!
Song next week. If it's past June 15, 2024, it's already out. Album out June 30th, 2024. The 2020 album. Spaces by all 4 members of 2020. The collective.
So excited. Never really lost. Snow God. If you guys are watching this at a later time, thank you so much for everything you guys have contributed to the project and everything you guys contribute to the group.
Yes.
Day and I couldn't be more thankful to have a group with level-headed and sound of mind people who just are focused and want the same things that we want.
Yeah, for sure.
So we just really want to make sure that we, praise you guys for the work you guys have done.
Cheers.
And with that, this is the end of episode 6 of the 2020 podcast. And the next one will be the 2020 project Spaces Breakdown.
We'll be premiering some of the tracks early.
Fuck yeah.
Have a little party.
Oh.
Hopefully it's, even if it's just the 2 of us.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do it again.
Fuck it. All right. Peace.
Peace out.